I am Elliot Zalaznik, and I am the Director of Event Production, Sales, and Services for the Hattiesburg Convention Commission. So I grew up around concerts and festivals. I actually went to my first music festival when I was in my mother's womb. So concerts and festivals have been an important part of my life since I was a kid. I grew up working in the events industry. My father ran events, so ever since I could walk, that man has been putting me to work. So naturally, I started a career in this field, following in his footsteps. I juggle a lot, so our company is very unique where we operate or manage 13 different facilities or projects here in Hattiesburg. Those consisting of a convention center, a zoo, the Sanger Theater here, an outdoor concert venue, and then quite a few museums as well. So I directly oversee the convention center, the theater, and the lawn at Lake Terrace, but I also oversee all of the events and sales at all of the facilities, and then I also do the talent booking at all of those places as well. I would say the most popular artist we've brought to town so far would be ZZ Top that we had last year at the lawn at Lake Terrace. Some other known names would be Old Crow Medicine Show that we had at the lawn. We also had the band Camino, like those guys a lot. And then some other big ones here. We recently had Switchfoot and Steve-O as well. My most two memorable moments would be our first concert held at the lawn at Lake Terrace, which would be St. Paul and the Broken Bones. We did this right kind of after COVID, almost kind of still during. So we were one of the first concert venues in the country to actually have a concert. And the support and excitement from the community was just unlike anything I've ever seen before. Another really big one was Matt Mason here at the Sanger Theater. He is definitely my favorite artist of all time, so getting to work with him and have him play in Hattiesburg was a dream come true. So my show day would start of me getting up stupid early and going to bed super late. Usually I'll get to the venue about an hour and a half before the band arrives. We'll kind of get the dressing rooms and everything set and ready for them. Band will arrive, I'll do a walkthrough with the tour manager, make sure they're happy with everything, make sure we're on the same page. At that point, we'll start unloading trucks, getting everything kind of moved into the theater, onto the stage. Shortly after that, we'll start doing sound check, and then kind of after that, we'll get all venue people in place, make sure they're all good to go. Then we'll get all the fans in, make sure everything is good, get the show started. Then I'll do the boring part of the job, which is all of the paperwork. And then shortly after that, usually the show will end. We'll get band out, everything torn down, unloaded, clean up, and then try to get a little rest after that. So the music scene in Hattiesburg has evolved since I've started doing this, I think by the expectation increasing. A lot of people are expecting these national touring acts to stop here on a regular basis, and they want to see bigger and better shows on a regular basis. I think these events definitely play a huge positive role for the local economy. I believe about 60% of our ticket sales come from outside of Hattiesburg, which most of these people would be eating dinner here and then also hopefully getting hotel rooms at the end of the night. My vision for what we are doing here is to continue to grow. It's kind of a double-edged sword where I'm never satisfied. I always want bigger, I always want better and more. So with these shows, I want to see them on a regular, consistent basis of these national acts, and I also want to see sold-out shows on a regular basis. I don't want those to be one-offs. So that's the goal, and that's what we're working towards. I know a lot of this is about what I've been doing in Hattiesburg, but a lot of this is not possible without all of the people that are working behind the scenes. There are so many people working so hard to make all of this happen. So I just want to say thank you to all you guys.